Hello everyone, welcome to our Wellness Wednesday Live here on Planet Wellness. This is Patrina and Ronald. So if you're watching live, please say hello in the comments below, and if you're watching on the replay, it's #replay. So today we're going to be sharing about a benefit of a herb, health benefits of a herb. So over to you, Ronald.
What I want to show you, if I could just pull back a bit, what I want to show you is this. This is at the back of our house, and I want to show you just a quick spread of about 8 pots we've got here. And these ones here, this is called Evening Primrose. That's Evening Primrose. I'm just going to give you a quick synopsis here. Evening Primrose, and we can actually eat when the yellow flowers come, instead of using them to express oil, we can actually squeeze it, eat it. And then this is chives, okay, more sunflower, more of this oil, oregano up there, purple sage, which is phenomenal for mixing with thyme, and then this is more fresh oregano. Have a look at that, beautiful, healthy, you know. And then this is my favourite, Patrina,
Which is what we'll be talking about
today. This is called flowering thyme, okay? Now have a good look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? So that's look at that. So, and a few minutes ago, there were 2 bees were actually foraging through that and sucking the pollen from these flowers. Now, why is it important that you listen to what I'm going to say to you? Thyme has got 35 benefits as a herb. 35. Most other herbs got 10, 15, 20. Thyme is one of those royalty of herbs, right? The royalty. Now, there's many types of thyme, but there's as many as 30 or 40. But we grow the flowering thyme, which you just saw there, and we also grow the common thyme, which I'll show you in a minute, right? Now, I'm going to just quickly tell you about the benefits and why it's important that you grow your own thyme. Now, I've been to many supermarkets, including the likes of Tesco, Waitrose, and so on, and I've never ever seen flowering thyme in the shops. They don't even put them into a plastic bag, nothing. They don't grow them, they don't plant them, they don't sell them. So, and why is that so important? Thyme is one of those very strong herbs, but once you pluck it and you dry it, you reduce the goodness and the nutrients by as much as 80%. The fresher the herb comes from your house or your yard organically, and it's in your kitchen within, say, 15 minutes to half an hour, the best health is yours, right? Now, just amongst the 35 benefits, listen to this. The oil in the flowering thyme is excellent for the eyes, for the actual function of the back of the eyes, right? So it gives you great vision. Plus, it's anti-cancer. On top of that, it reduces blood pressure, hypertension. It's good for reducing the blood sugar problems with diabetes. It's excellent for your liver and your gallbladder. It's good for sleeping. You know, we've been known, if we need a bit of sleep quality, we will take about 2 or 3 tablespoons of the flowering thyme, make a tea out of it, half an hour before bed, and you sleep for 6 to 8 hours straight. It's that effective, right? Great for sleep. Also excellent for preventing Alzheimer's, dementia, lack of cognitive function in the brain. Guess what else? Good for skin. You can actually use that as a poultice. You can use that, crush it, put a bit of olive oil with it, and you can put it on your face and leave it on your face for half an hour, and it brings that real shine to your face. Beats any cosmetic at any price, right? That's that good it is. Now, in addition to that, it is a very effective system for reducing scalp acne or scalp psoriasis. It is very effective for kidney function, which is another big factor, because your kidneys are made up of 2 million nephrons. And nephrons are filtered. It's a very fine filter on your kidneys There's 1 million in your left kidney, 1 million in the right kidney. And when you make tea or you eat food that's got this flowering thyme, I'm pointing at it, when you do that, what actually happens is that your kidneys will filter the oil and the benefits and the antioxidants from this. Now, a whole range. Now, on top of all its benefits, it's got what are called polyphenol compounds, which means there's a powerful antioxidant from plants, one of the highest ever, close to olive leaves. Polyphenol compounds. It's got potassium, magnesium, zinc, selenium, and many like molybdenum, many. It's also got many almost trace minerals as well, especially if the soil you grow it in is rich with minerals, right? So I want you to focus again. I'm going to show you something. Just going to move towards that thing. Now I'm going to show you what you need to do when you're cooking. If you grow, have a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, you know, if you feel low at any point in time, you always come out and watch the bees work on it. And now I'm going to just show you with my fingers. Can you see that? So this is the flowers like that. Now in those flowers, there's oil. Okay. So now, like I said, you'll never get that at the supermarket. So the idea is to grow your own. Now you'll notice if I could just pluck the leaf here, have a look at that. Have a look at that. Just show that. Have a look at that lower. Okay, just all right. We'll just find it. Just 1 second. We're going to show you the actual. Here we go. Now, can you see that? Can you see the fine leaf? Now, what actually happened if you crush that? It's got the most marvelous flavour. Now, one of my favourite dishes is I get about 6 to 8 legs of chicken, take the skin off, and I cut the leg. I'll cut the flesh of the chicken, and I insert about 6 or 7 of those flowers per leg. So I put that inside the leg of the chicken, right? So what happens is that the flavour of the chicken afterwards will rival any of the top restaurants. Now, I've got chefs that I know that I've seen me use this, and they've used this in 5-star restaurants afterwards, and the people that are there eating this chicken are saying, well, we've never had a recipe like that before. We've seen the chicken that you've had before. You've put other things like onions, whatever in it, but with the thyme, it is very, very refined. It's very affinitive to chicken. Right? It loves the chicken. Also, it's also good with sea bass. It's also good with salmon, right? So there's many benefits that you can derive from thyme. But there are at least, like I said before, there are at least 35 health benefits. 35. So the fact that if you can get a good pot, just put towards the pot, just point towards the pot. Look at the pot. See the size of the pot. Have a look. See, that's about 18 inches across. It's a ceramic porcelain pot, and that is a perfect pot for thyme like that. Now I'm going to walk you over now to what I call another type of thyme, which is called the common thyme, right? Common thyme, and just hang on, I'll follow you. Yeah, okay. Now this one here, this is grown in a bed that I've got along the fence in the back. Have a good look at it. See. That one will flower, but not as well as the one I just showed you. That is known, you look at the leaf, take a good look at the leaf, that is known as a common thyme, okay? But guess what? It's not, it's called common because it's very, very rich and it's been going on for a long time. But the beauty about it is that even this one has got magnificent flavour, right? Now, if I could just repoint back to this, and I'm going to explain something. When you use it, say for 1 or 2 people, you need to take about this much. Can you see that? You need to take that much for your food, right? And so, as you can see, this one's been growing for about 3 weeks, and it was about 1/3 that size 3 weeks ago. And have a look at it now, because if you look at my compost, take a good look. Look at my compost; it's almost black, right? So that soil is extremely rich in minerals. So those minerals make this common thyme green and flavoursome, right? That one's got oil as well. It is not as flavoursome as a flowering thyme, but what you can do is have 1 container with a common thyme and 1 container with the flowering time, and then use a handful of both, right? In say 1 chicken or salmon or whatever. So now another accompanying thing, if you use this thyme with oregano, if you use oregano, ginger, garlic, turmeric, and the thyme in any dish, including salmon, chicken, even lamb. Oh God, lamb! Oh, divine! If you use thyme and garlic, ginger, and so on in lamb, and you put it and you barbecue it, you are in for a treat. You'll have people coming back for seconds and thirds, right? So now, but very important comment I'm going to give you now. Don't try and buy thyme from the shop. You might get some of it, but it'll be dry and be close to useless, right? Make the effort, get yourself an 18-inch pot or even a 12-inch pot, get great compost in it. I personally use compost like Jack's Magic, which is infused with seaweed. I use that and I put lots of compost in it, and then put that, just use, if you have the option of, say, you've got a small balcony, and you said, which herb would you grow, Ronald? I would say thyme, flowering thyme, every time. Just use that, because that's going to give you like really delicious flavors with, like I said, salmon, chicken, like a sea bass, trout. It's by you inserting the thyme inside the fish, inside the lamb, it gives it fantastic flavor. It goes very, very well with ginger, garlic, shallots as a stuffing for turkey as well. Right? My grandmother used to make it with turkey, and the kids used to love it. So, but I would not go out and buy dry thyme. I would find somewhere where you can get a very healthy thyme plant and grow it in your own backyard or your front yard, and enjoy it. So I hope you give some feedback about what you think of what we just said.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Ronald. I hope you enjoyed this sharing. If you have, please tag your friends as well who may find this video useful. And do also remember to subscribe and check out our Facebook page. Our YouTube page as well. I'll share the link in the comments below. And remember, next Wednesday, we'll be sharing another wellness tip at 1:30 p.m. on this page as well. And we will also be doing a wellness webinar at 5:30 p.m. UK time. And we will share the link in the comments below as well. You're free to actually join us live on the webinar as well.
What now? I just thought of something as Patrina was talking. If you've got, say, if you've got acne in the scalp, or if you've got psoriasis in the scalp, or if you've got falling hair, what you can do is you get a handful of this thyme, right, with the flowers in it. You crush it in a mortar and pestle. You put a bit of olive oil with it, so it makes it a dispatcher, and then you rub that in your hair. You have a shower, and then while it's still wet, you rub the olive oil and the thyme in your hair. You let it sit there for half an hour. Just read a book or something. And what that does, it encourages the follicles of the hair to grow better, and it reduces all the rubbish, like the scalp rubbish and the waste. Now, I'm going to bend my thing so you can see my head. Have a look at that. Take a look at that. See that? That's what the thyme can do for you. So it's very healthy and makes you healthy. And I'll be 75 in August, and I've still got a full head of hair because of the types of herbs that we recommend. Okay?
All right. Thank you very much, and I will see you next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay, terrific.